today I received my first ever box from the Original Supper Box company. The idea behind them is that they deliver all the ingredients to make 3 or 4 of the meals, depending on how many you want, how many people you're cooking for, of the meals that you've chosen every week off their website. And the meals every week are always different. Now you don't have to have the Original Supper Box sent to you every week. It's not like a rolling subscription, so I think that's quite nice. It's like if you wanted to do it for a special occasion, then that would be a nice idea, but you don't have to have it every week, but you can if you want. So they deliver all of the ingredients, nicely packaged. I got my first one this morning. Very, very impressed. So the cost of this particular box for me was £38. It depends, it can be a little bit less or a little bit more depending on the recipes that you choose, so that's fair enough. So in this particular box that I have, there are 3 meals, one of them being vegetarian. And here are the little cards that come with the ingredients. So I thought I would go through them and kind of share them with you, and if you're interested in these particular meals, then I will link to the recipes down below for each one of them, so if you want to recreate them at home and there's something that you're interested in, then I'll put that down below in the description box. So first of all, the box and the contents looks like this. I was really impressed. I thought it was lovely. It all came packaged in individual little brown bags, which you can't see in the clip, but you get the general idea. It came with a cool pack with it. The boxes are actually recycled, and they do tell you that rather than to recycle them, even though you can recycle them, it's probably best to use them to store other things, because I believe they are the kind of inside of it is helps make things cooler. So you want to put drinks and stuff in them in the summer, then that would probably be a better idea than just kind of throwing them away. So I like that. It's a nice kind of alternative that they've given there for the box. But this is what the ingredients in total look like. I was really impressed. I think that they've really they've given nice portions. Nothing's too overwhelming. They haven't given huge chunks of anything, so you think, well, I've got to use that up. What am I going to use that for? It's kind of nicely portioned. So the first recipe that I will go through, that's the word, went straight out of my head then. The first recipe I'll go through is the duck sausage with hoisin and potatoes and carrots. Now these, oh my god, this looks lovely. Saw this on the website. As I said, these are only 3 out of, there are a huge amount to choose from every week recipes, but these are just the 3 that I have. So they look like this. I love the little picture from them. I love the cards because, as I've said in the past with these boxes, you can keep these cards to recreate them, some time down the line. So I do like the idea of that. And if I could just show you a little clip here of the ingredients for this particular duck sausage hoisin dish, then you can see kind of the proportions that you get for one particular dish. So these are the sausages you get. I have to say, these duck sausages look absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I don't know what they do to the ones in the supermarket, but these look phenomenal. So I'm very excited to try them. So you do get your duck sausages, you get your hoisin sauce in a little pot, you get new potatoes, huge amount of new potatoes, carrots, which I actually, so funny, I actually had to cut up a little bit of one of the carrots to give it to my dog, because when he saw that there were carrots in this particular box, he automatically thought it was for him, because he's carrot obsessed. Don't ask, I have no idea, but anyway, that's why one of them's missing kind of like the end of it. You get your little pot of honey, which I think is absolutely adorable. You get sesame seeds, which go in the kind of glaze for the carrots and the potatoes. You get the sesame oil, which smells amazing. You get coriander, and of course the salt and pepper you add, from your cupboard if you want to. Not a lot of people want to add too much salt. So those are the ingredients overall of what you get for the duck sausage dish. I'll show you what the dish looks like when it's finished. So there you go. So that's what it looks like when it's finished. If you are interested in finding out what I thought about them, because obviously it's magical editing, I haven't actually cooked these dishes yet, then I will link to my Instagram down below. So those will be popping up kind of over the weekend. So if you're interested in seeing what I thought about each individual dish, then you can go and see the pictures there. But editing wise, that's what it looks like, the duck sausage dish when it's cooked. Very, very pretty based on the picture that they have put on the front of the card. And they said the skill level for this is easy, so they are quite easy meals to make or assemble in some cases like this one. So I think that's nice. You can do a different skill level if you like. There's easy, there's medium, there's, you can do whatever you fancy, whatever you feel comfortable doing. But that is the first dish. This is very interesting. This is the vegetarian option. Now they do have vegetarian options. Obviously if you're not interested in vegetarian option, then you don't have to have one, but just for a nice all-rounder to show you kind of what the Original Supper Box company offer, I thought this was an interesting choice. So this is the Egyptian stew with ras el rice. That's a mouthful. This one also is a skill level of easy, and I would just, this is what it looks like when it's all done. I love courgette, so I was really happy with this because I absolutely love courgette. So these are the ingredients for this particular Egyptian bean stew. It really looks lovely, I think, from the picture and the freshness of the ingredients and all of the spices that they've included, which you can see here. I think it's something different that you wouldn't necessarily go out and buy yourself, purely because with the coriander and cumin and the general spices in particular, you have to buy them in bulk, if you see what I mean. You have to buy them, you know, full-size jars of things, whereas this is why it's such an interesting concept with these recipe boxes, because you know you can just have a little bit of each thing and you don't have to sit with a jar of cumin at the end of it going, well, what am I going to do with that? So that's the Egyptian bean stew with the rice. Those are the ingredients you get, and I think this is very interesting, and you know, I'd never tried an Egyptian bean stew before, so very, very interesting option and not run-of-the-mill. So I like the way that they've kind of incorporated that in the boxes. So if you are completely vegetarian, then I would definitely recommend the Original Supper Box Company, because their dishes for vegetarians look a little bit more exciting than other companies I've seen. And the last recipe, this is the chicken and blue cheese tagliatelle. Now this is interesting because I saw this, I thought, oh wow. However, my love of blue cheese did not start, this is going to sound ridiculous, until last December at Christmas, when I had always hated blue cheese. I'd always hated it, absolutely hated it. It was just one of those things. And I think I maybe just kind of told myself I disliked it for so long that I just kind of thought that I did really. And then it was kind of like, I think it was on a cheese board or something that we had at Christmas, there was blue cheese, and I thought, oh, I'll give it a go. And I've absolutely fallen in love with blue cheese. So, so this is kind of an interesting dish and one I'm very excited to try. So these are the ingredients you get for the chicken and blue cheese tagliatelle. You get the blue cheese is grated in a little bag. I kind of like that. I mean, maybe, you know, a bigger bit of cheese would have been nice, but then I understand why they haven't done that, because, you know, a lot of people just want to use it as a one-off for this dish. So I understand that. You also get the diced chicken, which is in the bag. You get garlic, you get a banana shallot, leek, you get the cream, which is in the little jar there, oregano, and the tagliatelle, which looks amazing. I mean, it looks amazing even, you know, though it hasn't been cooked, it looks phenomenal. So that's what the ingredients for that look like. And then this is what the tagliatelle and blue cheese with the chicken looks like when it's cooked. I love pasta anyway, I'm a huge pasta fan, I really am. So it's this was absolutely perfect for me. I really love pasta, absolutely obsessed. So probably should have been born Italian really. So that's what it looks like when it's cooked. So all in all, I think with the Original Supper Box Company, they've really hit on something that's kind of niche and very tailored. I like their website, it's easy to use. As I said, this particular box of mine was £38, but it just depends what you choose and the meals that you choose that they've devised every week. They also do dinner party boxes, which seem fabulous. So if you have like a special occasion coming up, then I think that would definitely be the way to go, because they portion everything and you know, you can tell them how many people you're having around, and they do, I think it's a choice of between 5 starters and 5 mains and 4 puddings, I believe, which change every single week. I love that. I thought they might be the same throughout, but every week they change. So if you're looking for something a little bit special, then they do those as well. So I will leave a link to the Original Supper Box Company down below in case you're interested, and I will leave a link to these recipes in case you want to recreate them, in case they, you know, they've kind of piqued your fancy or your interest. So yes, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Something a little bit different, but I wanted to share it with you because, you know, everybody eats. This channel is not just about beauty, and I like to kind of bring you things that are a little bit different. So let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you are subscribed to any recipe boxes, or if you're thinking of just subscribing to this one. That would be really interesting, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.